One. Hello and welcome to I don't know why I keep laughing.
I don't either.
Hello and welcome to Life in the Bitter Truth. This is a podcast where we seek to understand the deeper, sometimes painful aspects of life and what it all means to us. I'm Vittorio.
And I'm Dinorah.
Yay! Yay! Good deal. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
That's right. That's why I had a little sip.
You never guessed what it would.
No. It's a rum.
No.
Creme brulee.
No.
I don't know. I have to look at it. I think I have to taste a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. So.
What's going on? You haven't been here in a hot minute.
I know. I've been busy. I know. I've been busy.
Ever.
So, today we're going to talk about stocks, our impressions of the SpaceX, what we do for investing, and we're complete novice. Well, I'm no expert.
I am absolutely no expert.
I know. I sound I sound like I know more than I do, but I really don't.
And I don't even sound like I know what I'm doing.
So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be doing a lot of reading that we took some notes on, and we'll just talk about some personal experiences about that. But we're gonna kick this.
But by all means,
yeah.
Don't take
don't take advice.
Don't take advice from us.
Do not, under any condition, take advice
Please
from
do not.
anything we say. This is the peanut gallery for sure.
Right here.
Okay?
This one.
This one. Guaranteed. I'm going to put that out there in the disclaimer.
I had to put it out there.
I got to put that in the disclaimer. Do not listen to the goddamn thing we're saying because we don't know what the hell we're saying and we're throwing it out there right away. Okay?
Yes.
But if you want to buy a house in the Las Vegas area, let me know.
If you want in California, let me know.
There you go. Because that we do know.
That we do.
So we're going to start off our podcast. We're going to talk about current events like we always do. We always talk about current events. So
current events.
What's going on in the world?
Okay, well, let's start with hockey.
Oh, hockey.
The Stanley Cup, the Stanley Finals, it's over.
Yeah.
And we did not win.
Yeah.
The Anaheim Ducks did not win.
But they tanked a long time ago, didn't they?
Round 2.
Oh, they didn't even make it. That's right. They tanked. I mean, before the
playoffs, round 2.
Round 2.
Vegas took it.
That's right, Vegas.
And who tanked the Stanley Cup?
I know, right?
Vegas.
What's so funny?
I'm so glad.
That's so funny. I think it was in the finals before they went to the Stanley Cup. I'm trying to get something moved into the house. I had this huge box that came delivered. So I'm knocking on the neighbor's door, and he creaks the door open. First I said I don't think anyone's there, and so then the door creaks open. I said, "Hey, how are you?" I go, "Hi." I go, "Do you have time to help me move something into the house?" He goes, "No."
Just like
hockey finals. Oh shit! Sorry.
Stanley Cup playoffs. It's not even just the finals; it's the playoffs, man. I mean, this is like the Stanley Cup.
I'll help you and they were like in double overtime or
that was on Saturday. That was Saturday's.
So he said, "I'll come and knock on your door in the morning or whatever the hell it was." Yeah, and of course I never heard from him.
Of course not.
We got it moved into the house eventually, but yeah, so. I disturbed him.
Yeah.
I left them a little post-it note. Sorry for disturbing you.
Well, Carolina Hurricanes won in Vegas.
In Vegas. That's right.
Really sad for them.
Yeah. Well,
for Vegas.
Shit happens.
I was happy.
Yeah, but didn't they win last year?
No.
Well, who won last year?
Panthers.
Oh, who won the year before that?
Panthers.
Who won the year before that?
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. When was the last time Ducks won?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I knew that, though. Okay. I'm okay with that. It was a rebuild time.
Oh, rebuild time. That's right.
Rebuilding.
That's right. So, yeah, that's the...
so those were my current events because to me that was just.
But the big
so
hoopla,
exciting.
the big hoopla blah blah that's out today is the what's it called the soccer, the football go football soccer
World Cup.
I don't follow it personally.
I don't either, but
people ask me, "Oh, are you which team are you in? Rooting for?"
Obviously, U.S., but
no, Italy, but
but still.
But then, still, I mean, we played soccer when we were kids. I remember the oranges in the juice box.
Hated it.
But yeah, I don't follow.
No, I don't.
So I don't even know who's. And first, I think I asked somebody in the office who's playing, and they looked at me and goes, different countries?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so my youngest daughter told me that I called her and she said, I asked her what she's doing. She goes, oh, I'm watching Mexico play Argentina, I think it was. Oh, I don't know what country it was.
I couldn't even tell you.
And Mexico won, so okay. And so I was on a conference call, and our investment banker was galled up in his, I guess, Mexico flag jersey.
You didn't have your Italian jersey on?
No, because whatever. I didn't. And so he actually announced. He goes, "Are we done for the day?" Because it's like 2:00, or it's like 1:00 or 12:00, whatever time it was. Because I'm going to start watching the game and I'm going to start drinking.
Oh,
I said okay. So there you go. And
is it during the day? I thought it was at night.
I don't know. That particular game was that particular game. And then I was on another conference call today. Is Argentina playing today? Oh, okay, because the head of our company was in his jersey today.
Oh, Lord.
So I saw him on our conference call. So, yeah, I don't know. People are old.
I do know that.
I don't know.
They were trying to ban Iran from...
Yeah.
Like, they wanted Iran to be not...
Teach them a lesson?
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. So let's get into that. So obviously, we've got a deal.
We do have a deal.
Again, I don't know we've got a deal because Trump for the last fucking month has been announcing we've got a deal, and then we don't have a deal.
I know.
And then
apparently he feels really confident this time.
And then he's going to threaten them. And then he doesn't threaten them. And then Pakistan calls him and says, "Oh, I've heard from the good people in Pakistan. He told me not to bomb." Okay, whatever. And then you got whatever. I'm telling you. The one thing about Trump's, I will say, he does not know how to prosecute a war.
No.
Because when you have an adversary that you want to, negotiate with after the fact, which is basically not negotiate with, but this is what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. Japan, Germany, that kind of an approach is you bomb the motherfucking shit out of them.
Okay.
Okay. And you dismantle everything, everything. You make them eat dirt.
Oh, my.
And then you come in and you work them through, help them out. But we didn't do that because we were fucking around with them and, they're threatening the Straits of Hormuz. And then, oil prices are up, oil prices are down. Every time Trump announces one thing or another, prices are up, prices are down, whatever. We'll see what happens on Friday, right? It's supposed to be some it's not even an agreement. It's a memorandum of understanding.
Is that what that is? Okay, because I wasn't sure the terminology.
Don't forget, the Iranians are highly intelligent people. Mm-hmm. They're master negotiators. Okay. So Trump is the master of the art of the deal. Well, let me tell you something. I think they got hoodwinked because the Iranians, the only thing they're willing to do is a memorandum of understanding, meaning they've got 60 days to work through the details. But Trump has the ability to announce, we've got a peace agreement. And therefore, we go into the the midterms and that kind of stuff, and then he needs to get the prices down for oil and whatever because of the midterms. We've got to think about the elections. Not for him because he's not running again, but of course, but for the other Republicans that are out there.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's the whole. I got a deal. This is fucking stupid, man. He's got to shut the fuck up.
He doesn't know how.
Jesus
He can't
Christ.
help himself.
I just I like his. I like his policies, but sometimes he just needs to be quiet.
He just doesn't know how to. He can't help himself.
He can't. So, that's that. What's going on locally?
Locally.
For you.
We had the primary, whatever the primaries.
Primaries, yeah.
And so I was all for Spencer Pratt.
Even though you're in Orange County.
Yeah, I wanted him to win. Yeah. I really wanted him because he actually was honest about everything that he was saying and doing, right. And he was leading.
Yeah.
Get to the day, the voting, all the in person. Mm-hmm. He was up there. It was I don't know why
28%
something. Yeah, 28%. Ramen was nowhere near it.
That's the socialist. Well, they're both socialists.
They're both, yeah. But this was the one, the nobody who doesn't know how to speak.
Okay, and that one, she conceded.
No, she didn't concede. She decided at the last minute, I'm just going to try to run. Oh. At the last minute. Yeah. Couldn't speak, couldn't do the debates. The debates were a joke with her. Bass was still ahead, but not by a large margin.
Right.
And then... the whatever it closes, all of a sudden, all the mail-in ballots. All of a sudden, there's a flurry of mail-in ballots.
That's right.
And they're all for this ramen chick. Like a week.
Yeah.
Over a week. It took them to count all the ballots.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Ballots,
It's bullshit. And then so Pratt is out of it.
Part of the problem, well, he says he's not out of it. He's going to continue to fight.
He is.
And there's more stuff coming from what I read. But
he's all over social media, like really just now at this point doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Los Angeles is just indicative of what happens in the greater sphere of the state of California. And the country itself, where there's the Democratic Party is hell-bent. They'll hold no prisoners as far as cheating.
Oh, this is a full-on cheat.
Democratic Party only cares about one thing: is the power that they can hang on to. And so, yeah, unfortunately, for those of us that are independents, that's why we have to work with the Republicans to vote to get the principal candidates in. Sometimes that's what it is. It's become party line votes where it doesn't matter what the hell the person's policies are. You just got to vote. You got to pick the lesser of the two evils. And the Democrats are the lesser of the two evils.
Bass kept saying that Pratt was all MAGA. He never once said that, like, he was MAGA, that he was Republican. He's an independent, actually.
Yeah, Pratt was pissed off because the mayor of Los Angeles and the state of California fucked up the Palisades.
Of course they
where
did.
His house, it's actually his family home.
His parents' home. Yeah.
Burned to the ground.
Yep.
And there's impossible to get building permits because, of course, whatever's going on with the bureaucracy of the.
That's a whole nother.
Because what they're trying to do.
That's a whole nother topic.
From what I've read, is they're trying to. They want to do eminent domain, capture some of that land back, and put what? Low-income housing.
Of course they do.
Can you imagine turning the Palisades into low-income housing? Don't we have enough low-income housing in the city of LA? Have you been in the city of LA?
I have.
Downtown
Actually,
LA?
I just was there over the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fucking piss.
It is awful.
It's a cesspool. It's like San Francisco's a cesspool. Los Angeles is a cesspool.
It's sad.
And San Diego, I mean, I always used to love San Diego. And unfortunately, there are parts of San Diego down on Market.
Pretty bad.
You can't go down. The
It's
Gaslamp
pretty bad.
District was just
We were there. I was there a couple weeks ago also.
Yeah, ridiculous.
And it's just awful.
Yeah, bums everywhere. And
But LA is by far the worst.
And that's unfortunate. It's indicative of, local races, state races, and you've got the national races. It's just all corruption. We've got to burn down the system. Burn it down.
How do you burn it down when there's
shootings,
thievery all over the place?
You need to string some people up. I said it. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I don't mean it literally. Okay, people don't go crazy. I don't want to get banned or anything. But yeah, I think we talk about. There's a lot of people, podcasters talk about civil war. And we'll get into that next subject about the UFC thing.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously the liberal wing of the Democratic Party is gunning for, I guess, civil war. That's what I keep hearing.
Wow.
Because they want to dismantle and disrupt and bring a whole wind of socialism and whatever the fuck it is that they want. Who knows with the liberals. So it's just the level of corruption is not surprising because I worked in local government at one point in my career, and there is all kinds of local corruption, even at the lowest level of government, where they do things for the ratepayers or the taxpayers, whatever they want to call them. And it's all corruption. Mm-hmm. They'll pass on a contract to a buddy of theirs to, do some study on something for something, and it's just a giveaway.
Where's that high speed?
The high speed rail to nowhere. That's right. Don't even talk about Gavin Newsom. I mean, there's a lot of us that lived in, I lived in Orange County for many years, and of course, I got the fuck out of California. But that's part of the problem is just that the level of corruption goes up and down.
Especially on that side.
The government chain.
Oh, my Lord.
The bullet train to nowhere, they've spent, I don't know how many billions, and it's not even one footage track has been laid.
Nothing.
And then he spent $24 billion in the homeless, which was a giveaway to all the cronies.
It was another one, yeah.
So Californians, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't either.
I don't know what you're doing.
What the hell?
California's lost. So move.
Yeah.
Move. Everyone should just desert California, let it fall into its, desolate much like Detroit or, just complete into urban decay. And, when they finally, the residents who are left finally do react and string up all the rest of the politicians that are left, liberals, of course, then people can come moving back in. Yeah, but it's going to be 50 years.
I'll be dead.
Yeah, we'll be dead and gone.
I'll be dead.
I don't even see it happening. So, I say the earthquake should just happen, and the better half of the state just falls right into the ocean.
Hopefully that half.
Yeah.
Over there.
Well, we're
not this half. That half.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah. So that's that, and then of course, getting back to the liberal tards, the weirdos, libtards. What happened at UFC? The president.
God, there was a drone. House, right? Yeah, a drone attack. Like
an attempted drone.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a
so
plot.
It's funny how it was tipped off. It was like tipped off. Like it was all pretty quiet. It was pretty on the DL, but it was all over the news this morning.
That's right. I saw it too.
And I was like, what?
A drone attack?
There was a drone attack at UFC.
An attempted assassination plot to
because it was at the White House
and disrupt the UFC.
But it was outside.
Yeah.
Like in different areas.
Yeah.
The drone attacks were going to happen outside of the White House.
Yeah.
And it just.
Yeah. That's the whole point of that I was hearing this morning that the FBI was saying, and then of course some of the commentators, the podcasters were indicating that it's part of the civil war that they're trying to invoke or spark up. You know? So it's just craziness. A lot of craziness in our world.
Yeah.
So.
No, did you hear about what the announcer said about Michelle Obama?
Oh, that he's a dude? No, that it's a dude or she's a dude. I heard that, which I thought was very funny because that's been going down for years.
I know, but
right?
Joe Rogan's face was hysterical. Just the look on, he's like.
Yeah. They have memes of her taking her clothes off. And the silhouette is a tranny, because obviously Michelle Obama is a tranny, or she looks like a tranny, or she is a tranny, whatever the hell it is. And there's I guess speeches or whatever where Obama is announcing or talking about Michelle, and he does that trip. He trips himself up that way. I don't know if it's real or not, but who the hell knows? Whether
it's AI
Michelle is a dude or not a dude.
It was funny though.
I don't know. Whatever. It's so funny. The liberals are going whack crazy, right?
I know.
But you got somebody like Candace Owens is criticizing or making fun of Macron, the president of France, his wife.
Oh.
Because she's been saying, and she did a 6-part series on her podcast, that she is a dude who had a transition. I mean, again, craziness. I don't know when Macron's wife is a tranny or not. I don't know. I don't give a shit either. But
right.
I don't care if Michelle's a tranny either. I don't care, but it's kind of funny.
It was funny.
It's just kind of funny.
The way it was.
And of course,
the media put it out. I was surprised that the regular media put it out there.
And I also saw something. What's that crazy talk show in the morning? Oh my God, the View, with all those crazy wacky women. Liberals. Yeah, this one Sunny Hostin. Whatever.
I don't know any of them.
She's a
Can't
fucking.
stand them. They're all wackos.
She's about the stupidest person.
They all are.
And there's a Hispanic woman as all stupid motherfucking people. Just stupid people. But she was saying something that it is now it's racial, because it's another way that white men bring down black women, and there's a long history in racism that's taken place. And I'm sitting there listening to this article, because I saw the news clipping. I'm going, what the fuck is this person talking about? I mean, for God's sakes, everything with these liberals is racism, racism.
That's their only argument.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, people. Let's be clear. Go do your research on history. It is the Democrats that founded the KKK. It was the Republican Party that did the Emancipation Proclamation, Abraham Lincoln. Remember that. Let's be clear about all that. Okay? Remember, all the Jim Crow laws in the South were passed by Democrats. Let's be clear about all that. Do your history. Read it. Fuck. I can't imagine why a black person would ever vote Democrat. But you know what? Most people don't understand.
They don't understand, yeah.
So whatever. But yeah, that's all that craziness of our news.
That's the local and...
because Las Vegas. So obviously they're a lot of the cities, that Summerlin is a village.
Who cares?
So, but what I'm saying is, so they've got a huge development that's being pushed out further, and
past where the mountains are.
Not past that far because you can't. The mountains are there.
I was going to say,
but they're going what they called it northwest, right? So what's happening potentially? This is what's happening. So they're talking about much like LA Vibe, OC Vibe, that kind of outdoorsy kind of thing. Okay. And they're also talking about expansion of the downtown Summerlin, which is kind of cool because it's really
where is downtown Summerlin?
Very upscale. Shops and all that kind of stuff. And,
yeah, but where from?
Right next, so you've got Red Rock Casino.
Yeah.
Then you've got Dillard's.
Yeah.
And that's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where all the shops are.
Yeah,
So that was big. That was big stuff. And of course, we did hear about the Knights.
That they lost.
Yeah, I heard that. So that was all my local news. That was all I heard. I was too busy dealing with stuff in the house, and yeah.
Did you get new furniture?
I did. I got a dining room table.
Oh.
Yeah.
How was that?
It looks nice. It's an oval shaped one, 6 chairs.
Nice.
Very nice.
You don't even have 6 people at your house at any one
time. People come. So now what we do is I sit on one end of the table and she sits on the other end of the table and we shout at each other. Can you pass me the salt? Get it? Yeah. No.
Grey Poupon.
That's right. That's right. All right, that's all I have for local shit.
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything else that we talked about.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so let's get into the stocks, right?
Let's get into this. Okay.
The big thing that took place over the last couple of days was the SpaceX IPO.
Wow.
Right.
SpaceX. Got to bring up my notes.
Yeah, big, obviously. One of the biggest IPOs out there. I wrote down some what I wrote down was IPO by the numbers. So
okay, you talked the numbers.
Yeah. So obviously the IPO price was $135.
That's the starting price.
Yeah, so that's the IPO share. That's the IPO share price. 5% of the shares were released, so 550 million shares and there's 1.5. I'm sorry, it's 13 billion, 13.1 billion shares outstanding. And I know Elon holds 38% of the stock still.
I think more than that.
Maybe more than that, yeah. But so basically, they release a small component of the
5%.
Of what's available.
Yeah, 5%.
So, but there's a lot of holdback. So obviously, there's a lockup period. So I know you were looking at how Elon can't release can't touch his stocks or sell his stocks for a year.
Well, once we get to the lockup, I'll explain all that part of it.
So capital raised was $75 billion. IPO valuation came in at $1.77 trillion, which made, on paper, Elon Musk the first trillionaire. Which is fascinating. And for those Elon haters, why?
Why? Elon's smart.
He's done the work. He's pushed the company.
Well, didn't you say he was going bankrupt?
Oh, yeah. So SpaceX was on the verge of bankruptcy, and Elon actually put out personal loans to save the company. So you know what? That's what investors do. That's what risk does. People who put themselves out there and take on risk, they get rewarded for that. And guess what? He's getting rewarded.
He is.
Good for him.
It's great.
Yeah. And those people that are naysayers or anti-Elon, listen, don't be so fucking envious, man.
That's it.
Jealousy.
You said
jealousy. Okay. Look, I identify as a trillionaire as well. I just know I'm not. Period.
You feel it inside.
I do. And sometimes I spend like I think I am, but I'm not. So there you go. And so first day market cap came in at $2 trillion. So that's crazy. Current market cap as of just a.
Well, explain current market cap and the caps and all that.
It's the value of what outstanding shares are out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So currently, the market cap for those shares are $2.7 to $2.8 trillion. It's one of the largest IPOs ever. So it's pretty fascinating stuff.
No, that's awesome.
Largest IPO ever by money raised, one of the highest valued public companies debut in history, and in the event pushed Elon Musk's paper net worth above $1 trillion. Fascinating, man. That's pretty cool stuff.
No, that's great stuff.
Great stuff. Did you buy?
I did not.
Yep. You know why I didn't buy either?
Tell me.
Yeah, because we all know the eventually history will say never buy into an IPO or never buy into the FOMO. You have a friend that should have bought into it because she's into FOMO.
My friend? Oh.
She got FOMO.
Yeah, she wouldn't.
But no.
If I bought, then she would have bought.
Yeah. So typically what of all the people that I talk to and says, now wait 12 to 18 months, don't buy into the hype, let it run its course about
and it will. It'll settle.
Months. It will dip. It will then settle somewhere, and then that's when you kind of buy. Right now they're saying that the stock price is valued with all the upside already in with the stock price. Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Well, they're saying that the value of it was 780 billion.
Yeah.
Not the trillion that they were saying that it was really.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the market, so their price has already taken into account, which a lot of analysts are saying is that they've accounted for all of the upside already.
Yeah.
Which you can't do. So that's why when it ticks back down, and it will, historically it has, all companies who go IPO do.
Yes. And
that's when you want to buy. You want to know where it kind of settles. So everyone's banking on about 12 to 18 months between that window of time. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So I'll buy.
Then.
Because it's not.
We're eventually buying into it with our.
We'll get to that too. But a lot of people think that it's just a rocket company. It's not. It's so
their
much
AI's
more.
In there. He's going to roll in Twitter. You know that's going to be in there. Starlink also. Yeah,
they're going to. They're talking about consolidations. I mean, it's gonna be pretty fascinating stuff. So no, it's just not just a spaceship company.
No.
Or whatever, a launch platform. It's not. I mean, they've been launching satellites for 10 years, maybe less than 10 years or whatever it is. And their objective is to provide affordable, high-speed, satellite-driven internet on a global basis.
No, it's great.
Don't forget, Ukraine got Starlink because obviously Elon helped. Mm-hmm. When the United States astronauts were stranded, who went up to go get them? SpaceX, I mean, come on, give me a break. It's pretty cool stuff.
It is good.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll buy when it's ready. When the price is right.
Yeah. When the price is right.
Exactly when the price is right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So
what other fun facts do you have?
So, obviously, one of the key things that I was reading was, so I think SpaceX has been around for 10 years. And, of course, I don't know exactly it's been 10 years, but something like that where, Elon Musk and the board were very big on awarding stock options, as another form of compensation to employees. And you're talking employees as, janitors,
mm-hmm.
Just anybody who was loyal to Elon Musk got options. And some of those people, their options are worth millions upon millions of dollars now, which is great. I think it's, I think I wrote it down somewhere where some of these people just earned, $200 million in stock options. It's crazy stuff. Yeah, some of these people were like engineers, they're technicians, manufacturing workers, welders, operational staff, longtime support employees. You're talking clerical people.
Yeah.
That's great.
That is great.
And so they're talking about, approximately 444,400 current and former employees became paper millionaires.
Former?
Because they still held onto the options.
Oh, got it.
Because after a while you get vested and you don't lose your options.
So help me understand, if there's no IPO, how do you get stocks if you're not?
No. You get options, and those options when the company does go public.
So how does a company give you options?
As a form of compensation.
You're going to say as part of the company you get X amount of options.
Yeah, you're getting so many, and that's
if we go IPO.
No, I mean not necessarily IPO. Sometimes they'll give you options where companies already traded, and so you'll get shares at a discount.
Shares part it's before it goes IPO. How do you?
No, you actually get it now too. So I mean the options. Everybody, an option doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get. An IPO, they could do a spinoff. All these, there's a lot of variations to stuff, but it's basically a share, an incremental amount of shares at a fixed price.
But it's at a promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they'll give it to you after you get vested. You might have to wait 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. Sometimes people only have to wait a 5-year period to get vested. And sometimes they do tranches where they get vested 20%. Let's say they
that's
get
how I get it.
Let's say they get awarded 1,000 shares or options. Or
no, I get that once it's in
every year. Let's say you get a tranche.
Yeah, because I get that also. That's based on a current publicly held company. I'm saying someone that's privately held. How do you award those from a private company?
So, as an example, I'm working for a company that's not public or that's potentially going to go up. Do an IPO, as part of my compensation pack, I'll get 1,000 shares.
So it's a promise.
It's a promise, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That's all.
It's a whole point of sticking with us, and you'll get X, hopefully.
But how would they do that from a former employee? Like, if he leaves,
because they vested, they've stayed a specific number of years.
Okay,
and so that's what's happened. And it could be former employees. It could have been anything from a death. But they've allowed them to keep it. So there's all kinds of variations to that. But they were talking about approximately 400 employees crossed over the 100 million mark on paper. Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so 440 current and former employees became paper millionaires. So it could have been anywhere from $1 million to $5 million, whatever. But there were 400 employees became 100 million. They crossed over the 100 million mark.
That's crazy.
That's just crazy stuff. So. Yeah, I think the biggest winners, of course, are going to be Elon Musk, because obviously,
of course,
he's still a majority holder, and he will be.
But you know that he cannot do anything with his shares are locked up for 360 day 366 is when he can release his.
Yeah, and they do that. They do that to sell the market. So that
they're showing that the principal isn't running for the hills.
Right. So you settle the market. Elon's in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
people are buying into Elon.
Yeah,
basically.
No, they're buying in not Elon, but they're buying into because Elon.
But he is the one that is in it and showing the face that, hey, look, I'm here. I'm not running for the hills or anything like that.
He did the same thing with Tesla for the most part. So, yeah, I mean, he doesn't run. He might be the CEO, but they've got a whole board and every leadership that runs the company. So, and Tesla's just not a car manufacturer. It's in the wrong space. It's a technology company that just happens to have a car division. So, yeah, it's fat. I mean, it's the future. Just saying. Yeah. And then they talked about SpaceX putting data centers up in space.
That's what you were saying.
Using solar fields to fuel because of the proximity of the sun to fuel the data centers. I read that's pretty fascinating stuff.
So the best way to get into some sort of a market would be anything that's supplying those data centers of equipment.
Yeah. Well, so what they say in the new,
not the SpaceX necessarily, but anything that's
they call that picks and shovels.
Okay.
Invest in the companies that sell the picks and shovels. That the companies like a SpaceX needs to get their work done.
Yes.
Because all through the food chain, you make money.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're talking about nanonuclear as well, where these data centers need heavy energy, right? So they're actually talking about nanonuclear. It's been around for a few years now. Talk about a long play because you have to actually get federal regulatory passing, and in some cases you have to get state in most parts, but everything from state regulatory to federal, and they're talking about nanonuclear in the sense of a reactor smaller than what goes into a submarine. So all to fuel the AI world.
Crazy.
That's right, because and then of course they're talking about all the you've seen the because SpaceX also has the robot division, and some of these robots are going to be taken over. They'll be driving you to work.
Well, they've already have those like carless.
I know that's the autopilot, but now you're going to have somebody opening the door for you.
Oh, okay.
I think Elon says something about in 20 years, nobody will be working. They'll be They'll be deriving income from what they do or what they know, or I don't know exactly what he said, but where there'll be enough technology where we don't have to, and then all the prices drop because you need less. You need less. You're working less because you need less, and everything's being produced.
I'll be dead.
Yeah, whatever. It's pretty cool. You ever heard? You remember the movie Terminator, right?
Yeah.
Concept. Same concept, I guess. Yeah. So that's pretty wise. So they were talking about the largest shareholders, and the biggest winners are going to be obviously Elon Musk,
of course.
Gwen Shotwell, which is she's got a multi-billion stake. I think these are the leaders of the or the board leadership of the company. Antonio Gracias, another $1 billion stake. Luke Nosek, don't know who these people are, but they're probably leadership there. They've got Google, which was an early 2015 investor. Their stake is probably worth above $100 billion. Sequoia, another private equity group, probably above $20 billion. What's this? Andreessen Horowitz, his stake is probably above $10 billion also. So these are the early investors of the company. So it's not these angel investors. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty cool stuff. I'm telling you, big shit. A lot of money out there. So how does it affect our 401k? Because that was the big fucking conversation.
Well,
I think you even brought.
I brought it up to you, saying
we're doomed. Our 401ks are going to be impacted. Yeah, eventually
they will be impacted.
Yeah. So, I think you've got VOO, QQM, QQQ, all of these
FXAIX, VUG, all of them.
All of these,
index
funds and mutual funds, they eventually will own a certain percentage because institutional buyers will buy it, and so it'll go into the funds. But it's just an incremental amount.
Right now,
the impact isn't going to be that dramatic. Everyone thinks that.
But right now, it's NASDAQ's not in it. Mm-hmm. It's only the S&P. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
But what I had heard was a lot of the stuff saying that the 401ks of people, as they get into it and it tanks, if it drops, once people start selling, that if the value drops, then so does the 401ks.
Yeah, but yes and no. Yes, there's always a market impact, but remember, you're talking about such a minuscule impact to the 401k, to 401ks, and the other index funds. It's not.
But why do you feel
some people think?
But there's a lot of people saying though that
a lot of wacky people. Stop with the TikTok.
It wasn't just TikTok. Okay. Shut up.
No, I had heard that, and of course, once you get down to brass tacks, you start listening to all the information. Yeah, there'll be an impact, but it's such an incremental impact. You're not necessarily going to feel it. That's what a lot of the analysts say.
Okay. I
don't know whether it's true or not, but whatever.
You're just going on blind faith?
Not blind faith.
Blind faith.
I watch the market every day, and I know what with my stuff. I know what I'm expecting it, and then I take a dip and I go, okay, well, let's see what's going on.
Well, my 401k is very conservative, so
yeah. At your age, well, I would be a conservative too. No, I think, like I said, I'm hearing incremental adjustments. The totality of the impact is going to be so minuscule you won't even notice it. So they say. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure if it's 100% that way, but it is what it is.
So let's talk about the effects of how these funds or these shares will be allocated, because that's one of the things that a lot of the people didn't read in the 150-page or 300-page prospectus. They're saying, okay, so deal structured, right? Selling at 1.75 trillion, it's valued at 780 billion. Day one, 5%. Right. Then there's that. There's that.
What's that?
Just a little reminder. So the deal's done in a staggered approach with 5 tranches with fixed intervals, and then 2 additionals tied to the earnings report at the quarter, end of quarter. And then 1 that's tied to the share price itself. So there's that cliff that they talk about when you're selling your stocks isn't going to happen. It's going to happen incrementally. And the way that they do that is 30% above the IPO price. So this is one of the things that the analyst was saying is that 30% above the IPO price, 5 out of the 10 consecutive trading days before the first quarter earnings report. An additional 10% of shares are unlocked for sale early. So again, 30% is above the IPO price.
Okay.
So IPO price is 135, 30% above that is 175. Estimated to sit at like 155 right now, which is 15%. That's like where it's going to settle at. But the difference is only a 13% to get to the 175. So the trigger is that first pop for insiders to be able to sell.
Yeah, okay. But remember, some of these index funds aren't necessarily allowing SpaceX into their fund.
Agreed.
Yeah, so some of them are just going to wait it out because they don't want to have the greater fund impact. So like the ones that I have aren't going to let them in.
Right. No, and
like all investments, they're going to wait it out to see how the stock does. Remember, I think they made 18.6 billion and they lost 4.9, which all companies in this in the space, they lose money the first several years before they start making money.
Right.
So, again, I'm not overly concerned about.
Okay. Well, it was more of I'm just trying to go over more of what. Because people talk about that after 180 or whatever that lock period is, and then it drops. Like Rivian lost the day that lock period was ended, lost 20% that day.
But that's because. But remember, Rivian's problem was they also had issues with supply chain problems.
I'm sure that there's a lot of it.
But that's important.
No, I'm sure it is. But I'm trying to explain.
But the stock doesn't always go down because of the lock period ends. That's a portion of it, certainly. But you got to look at the other fundamentals that are driving that stock down. Like supply chain problems in Rivian's case. They also had production problems, a lot of production problems.
What happened with Uber then? Because they dropped too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying there's various reasons why Uber dropped for a whole host of reasons too, but yeah, once the lockup period, people want to unload some of their shares. They want to take some money and run. Nothing wrong with that, and that's what does happen. But it's not the only reason why the share price drops.
But I think this is why Elon drafted this way, is to allow for that not to happen.
Sure.
For longevity.
Yeah.
And the 5 tranches is the day 70, day 90, 105, 120, and 135.
Right.
And it's only a 7% increment increase.
Yeah.
The biggest increase is going to be at the quarter 2 earnings report, which is 28%.
Probably because they want to stagger the impacts over a longer period.
That's what I said. Well, why are you arguing with me?
I'm not. I'm just saying that you are bringing up specific companies that have specific other dynamics that affected that stock price.
That's not what I read.
About Rivian? Okay, well, sorry. But that's kind of what happened with Rivian if you want to bring up Rivian.
Okay.
I never bought a Rivian.
Okay.
Another electric vehicle?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
So I don't understand it.
Anyway.
And so if we're talking about Tesla as an example, right? That's why Tesla, when people talk about Tesla as an electric vehicle company, it isn't. That's just one facet of what they do. There are other companies out there that have electric vehicles, Ford and all of them.
All of them.
They're all pulling back. All pulling back. All of them.
Wait, in 2035, in California, didn't Newsom say we have to go all electric?
Well, Newsom's gone, thank God, and Newsom's a turd. And,
I believe he said everybody's going.
He's stupid because whatever. How are you going to pry millions upon millions of cars out of people's? Yeah, and you know how? by charging more money in gas.
There you go.
Because California has what, $1.25 in gas tax or
something crazy.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what exactly.
Something
$1
crazy.
Whatever. Yeah. So that's how the state government does that, because they want, they care about California's whatever. It's just nonsense shit. Why the rest of the country is anywhere off of, forget about California, New York. That's why people flee to, other states, freedom states, as we like to call them.
Yeah.
Where they don't have any of this nonsense of regulatory.
Get off your soapbox again with California.
Just burn it to the ground.
Okay. Again.
Yeah. So yeah.
Anyways.
Again.
Those were my little tidbits.
Yeah. You've got. So let's go back. So
83% will be released at 180 incrementally, but it's going to be 83% of shares of stock.
No, because if Elon holds, let's say,
I'm just telling you what
bear with me a second. From some reports, Elon says he owns up to 40, so you can't release. I mean, he can't unless he sells.
Where are you getting your math? I'm just telling you where my math came from.
Okay, I'm telling you. Okay. Same sources, dude. 38% Elon owns. Why would he sell any
He can't. Well, he can't.
Okay, after the year.
I was saying after 180.
Okay.
If you added up all the tranches, the quarter, all that stuff the math is 83%.
83% of the outstanding shares.
Yes.
Impossible.
I'm just telling you what that math is.
But I'm telling you it's impossible.
Okay.
Because if he owns 38% of the total outstanding shares,
I'm done.
Then that percentage doesn't work. I don't see the ratio.
The math ain't mathing. I'm just telling you.
The math ain't mathing for me. But whatever. Again, I don't know. So where do you do your investing?
All over.
No, I mean, what does that mean?
All over.
Are you a day trader?
Oh, my investing.
I mean, we don't have to talk about specific amounts.
No.
But you can't share. You can share, not advice, but you can't share what you own.
I own shares of certain banks.
Banks, huh?
The bank I work for.
Oh, the financial sector. Well, financial sector, that's fine.
Yeah. The Donald J. Trump.
You bought into the.
I bought his
Bitcoin.
No, not his Bitcoin. His actual stock.
His company.
Okay,
cool.
I have his. I have what is it?
General Electric.
No, it's PAA. But it's in that electrical.
Oh, okay. I don't know what.
It's actually doing really well.
Is it good?
It felt really low.
Inside trader.
No.
Just right time, right place.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wish I would have bought more. You know how that goes. And then just starting to get into some other things, just looking at different stocks that I want to get into.
Stocks or funds?
Funds.
Okay.
Funds.
You're the kind of person that wants about a 20% reduction before she buys in, right?
Ish.
Okay. So I was talking to you earlier, and you said that you wanted to buy into Bitcoin, or I think you said crypto. And I said to you, well, based on your parameters, Bitcoin is down 50%. You should buy right now.
Yeah, but you're buying
yes, it's still at $68,000 a Bitcoin, but it hits all the sweet spots.
No.
Yeah. So you buy? Do you buy precious metals?
So, doing some buying for XRP.
Okay.
Gonna look into XLM.
Mm-hmm.
And I think XLM is part of the precious metals.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay.
Okay.
So some precious metals. You have technology.
No. Well.
So you haven't been riding the NASDAQ high.
No. Okay. No. I want to.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It's much more volatile.
I'm scared.
Okay. Well, what you got to do when you're investing, don't take my advice, but you're trying to beat inflation.
Yeah.
And you can't just stick it in a high yield savings and hope for the best.
Yeah, I know.
Because
it's there now, and I need
interest rates are dropping, and so you need to get better returns.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. We were talking earlier, and I was doing I was buying treasuries, and you buy 30-day treasuries, you let it sit, you're earning 4 point whatever it was, but it was for me. I was waiting out to see what the hell I wanted to do, right? And so I kept doing that. So it's because it's easy returns. And
you're only doing 30 days?
30 day treasuries. And I was doing that. And then, you have liquidities, easy and quick. So, yeah, no problem. So I did that for a while. And then I did, now I've got a whole trading scheme of puts and calls that's being done. Yeah. The wheel strategy. Look it up. Well, it's a real thing. So wheel strategy.
Okay. So what do you invest in?
Oh, there's just a whole bunch of stuff that.
So you don't want to share?
Oh no, I couldn't tell you the list. I mean, it's just it's a long.
So vast.
No. It's just a lot of technology.
Okay.
Well,
so you do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm heavily in technology. Right?
Okay.
So I've got two managed brokerage accounts that I don't manage. That's why they call them managed. Then I have my own brokerage account, which I manage. Mm-hmm. And that's the one I'm buying. I mean, I buy everything from NVIDIA. I bought that before it went crazy up, and then it's settled, and now it's fine. It's doing great. And then I've got VOOO. I think I wrote it down. I don't remember.
VOO.
Yeah, VOO. And then I've got QQQ.
You did buy QQQ?
QQQM.
That was one. That's what I was.
So I've got all those. Those are the index funds. I bought Visa for a long time. I held Visa through the earnings cycle. Got my dividend, then I sold it because it didn't do shit. So Visa, NVIDIA, Palantir, I should say. I sold before it went down, so that was good.
Always good.
Yeah, I mean, I just buy and sell, and then there was a couple that there was one that I bought and then I sold. I should have held on to it. I just kicked myself. It's and then gold, obviously. I buy hard commodities. I don't buy any index funds that are gold or that approach. I don't want to do that.
Why?
Gold, like everything else, is very volatile, so I just never did. I'd rather buy it in a different form. So I bought Snowflake.
Okay.
I bought that when it was like shit. It was at 120.
Wow.
And I sold it for 2 something.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was good. And funny, I bought that. Somebody was in the office, and I was sitting there listening, and I was here talking to them, and they said, Snowflake, that's not. I go, I like the name.
Weirdo.
So I actually looked into it. So it's a technology company. I bought into it. I bought it in, and great.
We use it. We use it at work.
CrowdStrike. I bought into that.
That's a good one.
Visa, I told you I dumped that one. Oklo, which I told you was that nano nuclear company. Mm-hmm. I bought that, held that, but they've gone down quite a bit. So it's a tough business. Thank God I bought it. And Meta I owned for a while. I got rid of that. So I'm buying and selling depending on what it is. There was one, ASML Holdings. Shit. That one was, I think I bought it in at 700 a share. And I think I sold it at like 900 a share. Guess what it is now? 1,800.
Oh.
Yeah. So whatever. And then, of course, I got Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin, but I have IBIT, which is an ETF that tracks the price of Bitcoin.
Oh.
And so Bitcoin is down, and so is IBIT. I think I've probably lost 2,000 on that one. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm down 2,000 on that one, but that's going to have to be a long-term hold.
Yeah.
And Applied Digital is still so good. Tesla, I held for a while, sold it. I'm probably going to buy back into Tesla. Ethereum, I've lost money on Ethereum. Another crypto coin, which Gianni told me not to buy that one.
Did he?
I think he told me not to buy that one.
Which is he saying to buy?
He ain't buying. He's holding all those cryptos.
Is he?
The best investment he's done right now is all those freaking Pokemon cards.
Yeah. He's
flipping shit like crazy. People are crazy buying that stuff. So he's made more money on that than probably any of the stocks he's done. So, and of course my current favorites, Amazon's done well, and then QQQM have all done well. So yeah, and then I've got Spider. I've got a few other ones, other indexes, but those are all the managed ones. I can't look at that shit. I just see if it's performing or not performing. I need to get. My goal is to eke out on the puts and calls about 12%. On my own trading, I've done probably that. On the other managed account, probably 9.
Is he conservative? Or
mine?
No, the managed one.
No, because I've given him instructions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've given instructions on what I need, how I need it to grow. So, yeah, I mean, gotta see what you can eke out, as much as you can. So, yeah, so keep it up, and like I said, I will probably buy into SpaceX at the end of probably 12 to 18 months, wherever that falls in. As far as I've got flags and stuff that's set when it gets to a certain price.
Yeah,
I kind of say, and I'm not doing 50% drop, but I'm doing
I said 20.
Stop. I'm thinking a good drop below the IPO price. I would probably want it to be. I'd probably buy in at 100. I don't know if it's going to ever get there, but I'd probably buy big in between 100 and 140.
So when you buy into it, how many shares do you typically buy?
Depends how much I want to spend. So if it's 10,000, you can spend $100,000.
Yeah, no, I know that.
It depends on what you want. I mean, what you can afford.
Right.
You basically invest on what you can afford to lose, but
yeah.
So I ain't gonna be doing that. I won't be doing that, but I'll play. I'll play with. I don't have a problem playing with a few thousands. Mm-hmm. Depends on circumstance. I might liquidate others to buy this or whatever. Hard to say. I have a paper route that tells me save money too. So
weirdo.
I do. So yeah, interesting. And so I'm always telling Gianni, because he watches the market a lot, and I was I've been telling him keep it up and keep investing.
He's at the age where it's a good age to keep pushing through.
Very good age, because it's where if I had the inclination at his same age he does, I'd probably be better further down the road.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is. And then you get older, fear kicks in. You don't want to invest. You don't want to lose any principal, but it ain't making money. You're losing money.
Yeah, I know.
You're losing 10% every year.
Yep.
Due to inflation and the currency loss. So, yeah. So there you go. That's our stock. That's our stock discussion. Don't take any advice from Rotaro. We don't know shit about shit.
I don't know shit.
And as you can tell from our conversation, it's all scattered because we don't know what we're doing.
And it's all subjective.
It is. Well, some of it is. Some
well,
of it isn't.
Meaning that it's up to us what we do.
Yeah, of course. Of course. You got to have your own risk tolerances, your fears all kick in, all that stuff. I think for years, your mother, my mother,
our mother,
she still watches the freaking stock market.
She does.
And she's crazy. She how come I'm not making any money? Okay, well, you're doing just fine. Okay, stop. Jesus Christ, So if she ain't making 30%, it's like she ain't making anything. It's like, no, you're not going to do that, or whatever. But yeah, so we've been. I think as kids, we were always involved in it in one form or another because of mother, not because of father.
No.
She was always big into that kind of stuff because she worked.
Yep.
For in the trading desk at was it the First Interstate. So so she knew. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff. So thanks guys for listening to all of our crap. Again, do not take advice from us. We don't know what the hell we're talking about. You can tell from the conversation we don't know what we're talking about. So thanks very much for listening. Life in the Bitter Truth. We're on all the podcast platforms. If you're on YouTube, please leave your comments. Those are always fun. And like and subscribe. Those are always helpful. And continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.